Guys, what's going on? Zach here, Underground Strength Gym. It is the beginning of spring sports season, and every beginning of a season, I always talk about the power of in-season training. And coming from not just the independent sector of training athletes, owning my own business, but also at the Division I level. At Rutgers, the athletes train the wrestling team twice a week in season. Same thing, I did that when I was up at Lehigh. Our best and most successful athletes, regardless of the sport, a lot of people think it's just wrestling, but every sport, the most competitive time and really the defining time of sports tend to be at the end of the season. There's some tournaments or mid-season competitions that are important. Then the end of the seasons are playoff time. So even if you're not an expert in strength and conditioning, in human performance, what would you think? Would stopping all strength and performance training be a good idea in season? Because by the time the end of the season comes, 8, 10, 11 weeks in, what do you think happens after 8 or 10 or 11 weeks of no training? You are at your weakest, you are at your slowest. You've lost confidence, you've lost speed, you've lost strength. And as my friend Mark Bell says, strength is never a weakness. So as a parent, do you want your kid to be at his or her weakest at the end of the season? As a coach, what do you want your players to feel at the end of the season? Confidence or doubt, self-doubt? Oh man, I don't feel that fast anymore. Baseball player, my grip doesn't feel that strong. I don't feel like I could hit that ball. They start second guessing themselves. The wrestler starts losing to somebody he may have beaten earlier in the season. Why? He has lost strength. The football player starts, second guessing his preparation at playoffs. Oh man, I haven't lifted in a month. I haven't lifted in 2 months. So what's the bottom line? Stronger, faster, more confident. All of these things are better. And if you're an athlete, if you're a coach, if you're a parent of an athlete, what do you want to give your kids the opportunity to be? You want them to have the best opportunity, feeling strong, being explosive, or do you want them to be weaker, slower? I know the answer to that. I know what you want, and we're often concerned, is it too much? It's too much time, too busy. We are forgetting how strong athletes can be and how strong people are, meaning we're so worried about doing too much that we often end up not even doing enough. Forget about too much. I have yet to meet an athlete who has done too much, who has worked too hard, who has eaten too cleanly and too perfectly. I have yet to come across that. But I want to see more athletes succeeding. That's why I do what I do. And that's why we always encourage year-round training. And then the proof is in the results. Who are our most successful athletes? The ones that stop training in season or the ones that continue once a week? As I say, once a week is 100% more than zero. And those that do the 100% more than zero, the once a week in-season training, dialed in for your sport, for what you need, those are the ones who achieve the most success. It's just the blueprint right there. And as always, opportunity is knocking. So you have to decide wherever it is that you are. Are you all in or only there when it's convenient? At the college level, we don't give the athletes an option. They have designated times to show up and train. And the ones that show up and train are always the ones that succeed the most. That's it, guys. Underground Strength Gym, Middlesex, Manasquan, Scotch Plains. Hit the links below. Have a good one.